Okay, so everyone has seen the thumbnail. If you clicked on the video, you probably looked at the thumbnail and was like, "Oh, look, a green hair anime girl." And after finishing this sketch, the painting that you're seeing right now being sped up, um, I went back and looked at my kind of portfolio, if I can say that, portfolio, or just my history of drawing, and I've noticed that green hair is an abnormally high rate between all my sketches for some reason. For all the women that I draw, for all the color selections I could pick, for all the natural hair colors that I could have actually done, like black hair, brown hair, or blonde hair, for some reason, I have always, whenever I had a choice to pick a random color for it, I've always gravitated toward green, and I do not know why. And to prove it, the beginning of the year, I made a video. I pretty much made a video that was like how to color, and it's a horrible video. I do not recommend anyone watching it, but here's the thumbnail and here's the sketch that came from that video. And that girl happens to have green hair, but not only that, she happens to look pretty similar to the sketch that you're seeing currently, and it's almost complete coincidentally a progress piece, which I just thought was really interesting. So if you want to look at it as a progress piece, here is the finished product of that piece, and here is the finished product of this piece. I just think they look really nice. I think it's a nice coincidental progress piece, but that's not what we're talking about. Besides that, I do like it though. What we're here to talk about is my weird abnormality to my appeal towards green-haired anime women, because that's not the only genre I have in my portfolio. I keep saying portfolio, but it's just a history. It's not really a portfolio, is it? In my repertoire, is that the word that I should be using? I don't know. Like for another example, here are these two drawings. Double twin tail girl. All right, one looks like green hair Hatsune Miku. The other one just looks a little weird. I don't know why. Neon green hair, slightly darker green hair. I mean, I like the color palette. I think I chose these because I just thought it was nice and poppy, right? The orange, the pink, and the green. I just thought it was a really weird mash of colors that would kind of gravitate people's eyes towards it, because that's a weird color palette. But green hair, again, I mean, like, think about it. I could put green anywhere else. I could have just done pink hair with green on the shirt, but for some reason, I've always chose green to be designated as a hair color, not one of apparel, not one of accessories or accent color. It is always hair. It always resides in the hair. It could be eyes. It could just be eyes, right? But no, it always resides in the hair. I mean, even hell, my OC is usually drawn with a blue tint, right? But for some reason, on my best rendition of my OC, in my opinion, it's green. I don't know why, but it's green. This one time I chose green, not blue, not black, it's green. And she's traditionally blue hair, teal hair, dark black, or dark blue that's almost close to black, but this time green. And when I was drawing my Terraria NPCs, when I drew the zoologist, my next choice in character was the Dryad. And I think we all know why I actually chose the Dryad. Cough, cough. But she just so happens to have green hair, so maybe I just gravitate towards green-haired. There's plenty of NPCs that are in Terraria, and for some reason, green hair was the first one I picked. So yeah, I just thought that was a really funny coincidental pattern that just so happens to appear. And not even that, my most recent super foreshortened, foreshortened piece was a green-haired person, and I totally forgot that her hair was green, and which is weird because I didn't pick the color for that piece. I actually had chat pick everything, every single color, from skin tone to clothing to hair, and for some reason, green hair was just the choice. So I thought that was interesting. But besides that, I just find it very fun and very interesting that a pattern like that would show up. Besides that, I do have a plenty of questions for other people. By this time, the piece hopefully gotten to a point where you can see the progress on the footage. But if you haven't, here's the full finished piece. And I have a question for anyone who's still watching. Do you guys prefer it? I'm gonna show you two copies, two edits. Do you guys prefer it if the eye is peering through the hair or if not peering through the hair? Because usually in anime, whenever the hair covers someone's eyes, sometimes you'll have the eyes peering right through. Sometimes you have the eyes just completely popping out from behind the hair. And some people like it, some people hate it. Personally, whenever I make art, I try to make it for broad appeal, as much people to enjoy it as possible, because I just think I like it when people enjoy my art. I like receiving compliments. I like receiving recognition for it. So I usually draw for broad appeal. So do you guys prefer it if the eye is covered by the hair, or if the eye can slightly peek through the hair? I don't know. So far, most people so far the only input I've had were two people who critiqued my drawing, and they just said that it looked off to them to have the hair peer through the hair. So I made this copy that didn't do that. But I want to get a broader amount of opinions. So if you guys would give me your opinions and just tell me straight up, do you like it with the eye peering through or without the eye peering through? Tell me in the comments, I guess. But besides that, I guess I'm just looking for general critiques on this piece. I'm going to start coloring differently. I'm not going to reveal too much, but I don't like how I currently color. I feel like it's very glossy. I feel like it's very digital. I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely want something more texturized in color. So my next piece will probably have something completely different. It might look completely different than what I usually sketch. But whenever I drew these colors, I tend to lose a lot of my line art, which I'm not a fan of. And it also ends up with this glossy, very blocky in color look, and that even though it's fine, even though I don't hate it by any means, nor do I despise it, I just think it looks very amateurish, which I sure definitely am, but I would like to at least have the I would like to at least treat people that I'm somewhat of a professional. So yeah, that's definitely my next goal. But besides that, if you guys have any other critiques on my drawing, I would love to hear it. I'm definitely trying some new stuff, getting prepared for art school, you know, trying to improve as fast as I can before that semester starts. I have about a month left, or about 2 months left. So I'm really excited, but I'm also really afraid about the idea of being a lot farther behind than other people who actually started there right out of high school. I decided to do community college first just to save a little bit of money. But yeah, so I'm a little afraid, but I'm hoping that it works. But yeah, so if you guys have any critiques you want to give me, that would be amazing. That'd be wonderful. Besides that, I don't really have anything else to say. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take good care. I'm just going to be asking for critiques around, really. So comments, or if you'd like to join my Discord, you can, or if you want to check my Instagram, I have an Instagram where I post my pieces, and I always ask for critiques there. So if you guys would love to ask critiques on Instagram, which I'm more likely to reply on Instagram, or on YouTube, which I probably will reply regardless, then that'd be wonderful. Besides that, have a wonderful day. Take good care. It's pretty early in the morning for me, and I'm just gonna take a nap maybe, because I've been up since like 4 a.m. I went to the gym. That was pretty fun. But besides that, take care, guys. I guess green hair anime girl is supreme, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Drink lots of water. This is a really long goodbye. It's like I'm drawing out for 8 minutes.